Reverend Dr. Paxton JAPrice, founder of Paxton's Foundation and Church of Redemption. He is an entrepreneur, a TV and radio host, better known as The Rev. This show is designed just for you, the listener, to educate, entertain, and equip you. Now sit back, buckle up, and now let's roll with The Rev.
America, you know what time it is. Your main man, The Rev, Faith in Sports. You know what we do every week? We bring you the latest in sports and apply the word of God. And Ryan, I'm so excited that today we get to talk about some things because that Monday night game, it was incredible. That Monday night game, when I watched Kansas City, who had major injuries and still win the game, I'm impressed.
Yeah, man. You when you have the best quarterback, when you have the best coach,
yes,
it's hard to beat.
It's hard to beat.
And you have the number 2 defense in the league.
Let me tell you something. When Rice was out, I thought they was gonna have trouble moving the ball. But they said, we got game plan. Mm-hmm. We have superstars. We have coaching staff. We have role players, and they just rolled all night long.
Yeah, the Saints are in trouble.
I think the Saints might be in trouble.
They're spiraling. They're on a 3-game losing streak after they started hot.
They started hot. They beat the Cowboys.
Yeah,
man.
That's what happened. They
beat my Cowboys.
Hey man, we put the stop to it though.
Okay, yeah.
We started it. You
started the slide.
You
started the slide.
Yeah, we started the slide.
I like that.
We hate maker.
Yeah. You hate maker.
But I think the Chiefs. When you look at the Chiefs, they're not playing. Patrick Mahomes isn't playing good, and that's dangerous. And they're winning.
He's not even playing up to his capabilities.
Yeah,
and they still winning.
He's
come on now.
He's tied for second in turnovers, and
they still winning.
He's still getting it done. But again, that defense. Last year's defense
Chris
won.
Jones and them.
They won the Super Bowl last year.
Yes.
So they're carrying that over this year, and I feel like Patrick Mahomes is. It feels good because I can make a mistake and I know they got me.
And they got your back.
I know they got me.
Ain't that good when somebody got your back?
Yeah.
Man, that's
it always
awesome.
feels good, man. And because on the offense, everybody's Kelsey's getting older.
You
don't have Rice.
He's not as swift as he used to be.
It's that means a lot.
I mean, it makes a difference.
Yeah.
But yet they still find a way to win.
Yeah, that's scary because they're undefeated and they ain't hitting their stride, man.
And I'm not sure they get enough respect for being the back Super Bowl champs. Mm-hmm. And right now standing at 5-0. That's impressive.
And they're not talking about it because you know why? You know what it is? You've gotten used to it.
Yeah. They so good you got used to it.
Yeah, you so good you got used to it. It's nothing new.
No, man.
Even when they make mistakes, the word is they figure out. It don't matter how many turnovers. Good teams figure it out. And they do. But I want to talk about the Saints a little bit.
Let's talk about the Saints. Derek Carr.
You know how I feel about Derek Carr.
I think you hate Derek Carr. Derek Carr, all right?
Rev, man.
He all right?
Yeah, all right with a capital A. It's just he all right. He's you can't start the first 2 games and put up 94 points.
They was on fire.
Rev, they haven't scored 20 points in the last 3 games.
Yeah, they came back to earth, didn't they?
What is happening?
Lord. The Saints, I believe, are in trouble.
I don't understand what happened from that to now.
I mean, sometimes you just hot. You hot at the wrong time, beginning of the season. You want to be hot at the end of the season.
Yeah, that's what it is. Yep.
Yeah, that's the key.
It's I mean, they looked like the Vikings.
They look like one of the better teams in the league.
Who would you right now? Vikings or the Chiefs? They're the 2 undefeated teams.
You have to lean to the Chiefs because they Super Bowl champs.
I know.
But Minnesota look good, my brother.
Minnesota
look good.
I said the Chiefs got the number 2 defense. Minnesota got number 1.
They looking good.
We've been
Minnesota look like my wife at night. Good. Good.
I don't know how we got there, right? But
I just got back from Pittsburgh.
Yeah, man. It's. I don't even want to talk.
I was chasing around the hotel room.
I don't even want to talk about that game, man.
I was chasing my wife around the hotel room. She was trying to run. I said, ain't nowhere to go, baby. I got you now.
So how about that game? I want to talk about that game a little bit.
Pittsburgh game?
Yeah.
Pittsburgh, Dallas Cowboys?
Just for a little bit.
Pittsburgh and the Dallas Cowboys. The Dallas Cowboys, like the first series, starting defense in, kneeling, go down with an injury.
I know.
He going to IR.
But I think that was the weather, man. That slick field.
I mean, it rained. It rained so hard.
Yeah.
The lightning and thunder was so bad. We was all inside, and when the lightning was going off, people were like, "Ooh!" We didn't think the game was gonna get played.
Yeah, because that rain was going, man.
But before you know it, the storm had passed by, and after the storm passed by, it was actually a nice night.
That's like life.
That's like life. Got to let the storm pass you by. But the Rev was so close that I was talking to the players. Al Harris came to talk to me. Defensive back coach for Dallas Cowboys. He came to talk to me.
I don't think he gets enough respect.
I mean, he looked like he's still ready to play.
Because when he played, he was a beast.
He was. And he has that defensive back secondary playing good. I thought the Dallas Cowboys played a really good game considering how many people. And when you don't have Micah with you, D. Law with you, Nealon goes down first series of the game.
You didn't play.
Zach Martin came out.
You didn't play They didn't play a good game though. They played a good fourth quarter.
I mean, they had to hang in there the whole game.
Yeah. See, that's what makes me mad about Justin Fields.
They had to hang in there.
If Russ was in there, they would have won.
Russ, man, please. I'm telling you about Fields though. Fields is running, and he's so big and strong that he looked like the defensive lineman was small compared to him. I was like, look how big Justin Fields is.
If he could just put it together, though.
I think he will. If you be patient with him, I think he will. Can they be patient is the question. But I thought it was a great game. We had a great time in the stands, cheering for our team, Pittsburgh fans, Cowboy fans. Cowboy Nation was everywhere.
Yeah, they were.
Everywhere.
They were.
Snoop Dogg was there.
Oh, he's a Pittsburgh Steelers fan.
Oh, yeah, he's a big Pittsburgh Steelers fan.
Yeah, he's a Steelers fan. He don't
came
play.
out with the terrible towel, swinging it.
Yeah, he don't play.
I challenged him to a rap contest, but he checked it out. He was like, "Nah, I don't want no problems, Rev.
Yeah,
I don't want no problems, Rev."
He don't want them. I don't know, Rev. He owned Death Row now.
Yeah, he does.
You got to watch that.
Yeah, you got to watch that.
You got to watch it.
They make deals that people can't refuse.
Yeah, man. That's
I don't want those type deals.
He said, "No, I'm not even gonna do it."
You got them making deals people can't refuse. Then you got P. Diddy making deals that you don't want.
Yeah, man.
He will hug you from behind. We don't want those type problems.
Where are we going next, man?
Some problems you just don't want.
Yeah, it's and it seems like the Chiefs are the problem you don't want.
The Kansas City Chiefs might be the problem you don't want.
I don't think they're three-peating though.
I mean, I'm not counting them out. They 5-0.
I don't see them three-peating.
Who you think? Baltimore gonna get them? You like Baltimore over them?
Yeah.
You like Baltimore over them?
Yeah. At first I was thinking, the Bills, but they on
the Bills. They sometime.
If they lose next week, they on a 3-game losing streak.
They just so sometimey.
They don't have nobody.
I mean, yeah, they don't have any weapons over there.
Yeah,
they left Josh Allen over there by himself.
Hey, I don't know, man. It's gonna be interesting.
Yeah, I mean, it's gonna be. It's still early. Don't forget, this is early in the season.
Yeah, it's only week 6.
It's a long season, and but I like the way Kansas City is playing. They seem to be able to win games even when they don't have their A game. I love the way Baltimore is playing because Baltimore game travels.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like wintertime. It don't even matter. Snow on the ground. That game travels.
Yeah, because you got Derrick Henry.
And
we can move.
We can run the ball. Lamar can get the ball to the wide receivers. Their game travels.
Now, also, they got a good head coach.
They do.
And their head coach knows how to. He's from the Andy Reid tree.
He is.
That tree got so many branches and leaves that come from the Andy Reid. Yeah, man. It's just. And he built a culture over there in Baltimore that is undeniable for almost 20 years.
It has been. It's been. They're a good organization with a good fan base, with a team that has the proper identity. They know who they are. They don't try to do anything different, and they're going to be tough at the end.
Now, Rev, we're talking about head coaches.
Yeah.
And we, two of the best, Harbaugh and and Big Red. It's a problem over there in New York.
Let me tell you something. If you fire your coach after 5 games,
come on,
there's a real problem going.
Yeah.
There's some problems in the locker room that nobody knows about, and I think the problem is called Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah, because you know why? They tried to throw it in your face. His record of 20-36 over the last 3 years.
Yes.
Who can win with Zach Wilson?
That's right. That's right.
He had those defenses since he's been over there in the top 10 every single year, and they've kept them. What Jets team? He got that Jets team, what is it, almost to the playoffs?
Almost. And last year, Aaron Rodgers get hurt first game, and now they give you 5 games. They said 5 games, you out here.
But this is how.
Pack your bags.
But think about this. They tried to say Robert Saleh wasn't a good coach.
Right.
Going into last year, what was the talk? All we need is a quarterback to get to the Super Bowl. The defense was set.
Yep.
The receivers were set. Aaron Rodgers comes over, and what does Aaron Rodgers do?
Tear the whole thing up.
I want this receiver. I'm not coming if I don't get this receiver. I need this guy.
Before the season, I'm going to Egypt.
Give me this running back. I don't go to training camp.
He got to go Egypt.
I don't show up to, mandatory camp. I got to go in darkness first.
Yeah, he went darkness first.
He went to darkness first. Then when he came out, he went over to hang with the dark people.
He went over to Egypt.
In Egypt.
So I'm thinking to myself, when you bring him in, he's going to challenge your culture. And if your culture is not prepared, and I don't think the Jets were, he's going to tear things up.
So, ask you, Rev. You got rid of the coach.
Yeah.
Aaron Rodgers has been a problem to me since he's got there.
Yeah.
Are they lacking leadership?
I think they got to figure out what direction they want to go in. When you brought Aaron Rodgers in, you hitch your wagon to Aaron Rodgers. So now he really running things. He tell you who he want. He tell you who he don't want. You better go trade for this person. He's actually running things.
Yeah.
I think, quiet as kept. He might have went there and told him, Coach ain't right.
Because for the past 2 weeks, he's been throwing little shots at him in the press conferences.
Yes.
We can't figure out how to finish games.
Yes.
We're not calling the right plays how we're supposed to be calling the right play. Who are you?
Remember, he threw a touchdown pass and then went to the sidelines.
And pushed him.
Hey.
The coach tried to give him a hug, and he stopped him and said something and walked off.
You already knew the writing on the wall. You already knew the writing was on the wall.
Well, I'm going to tell you this, Real.
Aaron Rodgers.
Robert Saleh, you better than me.
I don't know.
Because if you push me.
Don't speak too fast. He fired now. He might.
See, but at least.
Hey, Aaron, come on out here for a second, my man.
That's what I'm saying.
Come on.
Hey, man.
Come on out here.
It's something about ego.
Yeah.
That can destroy
a whole team.
Anything.
Yes.
It can destroy any. Yeah. Who do you think you are, Aaron Rodgers? First of all, you ain't even playing good to be talking like you're talking.
He ain't playing all that good, is he?
No. To be talking like
playing all right. But he ain't playing all that good.
He ain't. Reb, okay. Because if they win next week, they tie for first place.
That's true.
So is it really Robert Saleh, though?
See, my problem
is he the scapegoat?
Yeah, see, that's my problem. My problem is after 5 games, you ain't out of it or nothing. So why you fire the coach? You don't know where you could have went. But they going on new direction, new leadership.
Miami really should have been. I would have been looking at Miami coach for Robert Saleh.
Listen, we're gonna find out what happens with him. But I just think they're gonna go as far as Aaron Rodgers takes them.
Aaron Rodgers wants a yes man because
that's what he wants.
Last time
he wants to run things.
When he was in Green Bay,
that's what he wants.
That's who got Mike McCarthy ran out of town.
That's right.
But he ain't been playing good for some years.
Yes.
And now you come over to the Jets and you want to throw the blame on everybody else.
Yes.
Aaron Rodgers, you ain't been playing good.
He better play good now.
Because against the Vikings,
you ain't got no more excuses now.
Against the Vikings, they held them to 23 points. Aaron Rodgers, you mean you couldn't?
That's what he told everybody.
You threw
the reason why my offense ain't good enough because the coach he ain't on the same page. Well, you got your chance now, my man. You got your chance now. Let's see what you do, Aaron Rodgers.
See, but the yes man is a defensive coordinator.
Yeah.
It wasn't going to be Hackett.
Yeah, no, it wasn't going to be Hackett. So yeah, we're going to see how far they go with Aaron Rodgers as the leader of that organization. They hitched their wagon. Now when you pay them that money. Give up those draft picks. You got to ride with it. You
think the Jets are cursed?
I wouldn't call it curse. I would just say it's not looking too good for them right now.
It's something they got a cloud over them, man, that they can't seem to get out from under.
Man, listen. What they need to do is get their life to the Lord Jesus Christ.
Something.
Because he saves. He saved me. Yeah. He saved you.
You ain't lying.
Because Jets, it's been a whole lot of years. Come on, Jets.
What's in 1969?
1969. That's the year I was born. And I'm 55 years old. Even though, if you think about it, it ain't too bad because they got the same number of Super Bowls the Eagles have.
Yeah. And we was a little longer. But who would you say is in more shambles?
Who?
Jets or us?
Oh, no, Jets by far.
There you go.
Yeah, Jets by far.
I something about Aaron Rodgers, man. I don't know the man.
Yeah.
But on the football field, I used to like him.
You know what?
He was the man. What Stephen A. say? He's a bad man.
He was a bad man. Now he's just a bad man.
That's deep.
That's deep.
He just something ain't right.
Something don't seem right.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like all that darkness.
He in his own head, yeah, man. Yeah.
Something don't seem right.
But when you in interviews,
and another thing, I'm gonna tell you another thing too. Say you had a head coach and you scored a touchdown, and the coach gave you a hug. You ain't gotta push that man.
See that's what I'm saying.
You knew the camera was on you
because
you ain't gotta do all that.
Yeah, it's something ain't right with him, man. And it's just I don't know. But the Jets, I feel bad for y'all.
Hey, Aaron, give us a call. Let's pray. Let's get you right. Let's get your head back. And let's call in. Call it 302-836-8781. Aaron, give us a call.
Do they?
We're gonna pray for you.
You think there's a black cat around there? A black crow or something?
A black panther.
something I don't know, man. But hey, it ain't us. So
it ain't the Eagles.
Yeah. So
it ain't the Eagles.
I ain't worried about it.
Come on, Eagles. Y'all ain't lose this week.
No, man, we was off. We chilling. We got our people coming back.
You got people coming back.
We got Lane Johnson coming back. We got AJ
Brown, Smith.
Come on, man. We good, man. And we got the Browns coming to town.
Now, listen, that's perfect time.
This the way to get back on track.
Now, unfortunately, if somehow y'all lose this game.
See, now I feel like now we playing the wishing game here.
Now I'm just saying.
I could feel it.
I'm just saying, somehow y'all lost this game.
On TV we talking, but I could feel the energy in the studio. This is what you want to happen.
Saying.
Because you want for the next show. You want.
Robert Saleh might be your head coach.
Yeah.
Let
me tell you, Rev.
Y'all lose to Cleveland.
I'm gonna tell you, man.
Y'all might be looking for a coach.
And you know what? I wouldn't mind.
Yeah, you think so?
I wouldn't mind. I think he wore his welcome out.
You think so?
It's starting to
bubble up,
and you can see it on the players that it's just he's getting frustrated, and that attitude is it's a lot.
Yeah.
You said it last year.
Well, I don't want to take credit for it.
Maybe you put the juju on.
Yeah, the juju.
Maybe you put something on it, man.
Juju.
We gonna be all right.
I mean. I think you're going to win. I think you're going to beat Cleveland.
Oh, yeah.
I'm just saying if something went wrong and y'all didn't beat Cleveland.
Yeah, see, that's
Well, if I remember correctly, correct me if I'm wrong, someone said Pittsburgh Steelers was going to blow us out.
See, well, I told you. No, I told you.
Y'all put the juju on us.
I told you I was going to add it to you. I was going to throw some of the stuff back on you that you was throwing my way.
Juju on us.
Yeah, and
that's why that storm came.
It almost worked.
It almost did.
Almost worked.
Came down to the last seconds.
And he got me.
Yeah.
That made me. Man.
But we see that football every week is like a whole new season.
Mm-hmm.
Things change so fast. That's why I'm surprised the Jets did fire the coach, because things change so fast that the situation really it could turn around. It could turn around real fast if you had 4 zeros. If you had 4 zeros, it couldn't get no worse.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's when you look at. I think it was a desperate move.
Yeah, I think so too.
It was a desperate move because they're desperate for something and they know Aaron Rodgers don't have long.
Yes.
So
yeah, that's the key.
Let's do what he asked us to do, because I think you're looking at a 2009 person that ain't there no more.
That's never coming back.
No, that's when he won the Super Bowl.
Yes. He's never coming back.
That Aaron Rodgers ain't here.
It can't come back.
No.
He's gone. But they're still hoping.
He got Zach Wilson up out of there. I mean, Zach Wilson wasn't.
Nah, he wasn't no superstar, no. But I think that his attitude affects the chemistry of the team, and I think Robert Saleh paid for
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, it's unfortunate. Wherever he goes,
yeah, he'll get another chance.
But he's going to be good.
Yeah, I think so too. He'll get another chance.
I think he came to the Jets and had to revamp that entire culture, everything,
and did a good job.
Yeah.
He had some bad luck, and then, of course, Aaron Rodgers' problem. But, I think that he'll get another chance, and we'll see where he goes. Now, who you think going to be the next head coach of the Jets?
That's a good question. Because it's not an enticing job.
No, it really not, because you got old quarterback that you're tied to. So if you don't want to run what he runs.
Belichick ain't got time for that.
I mean, Bill, he know New York well.
And he know the whole time he's been in that division, they stunk.
I know.
I'm not trying to go over there.
I know.
It's going to be tough, because it's going to be somebody. I feel like it's going to be a no-name person.
Yeah.
Who's just going to come in there and just
let Aaron Rodgers run the whole offense.
That's not good, man.
I don't think so either.
Sorry.
You know how it is.
Jets. That's what it is.
You know how it is.
Yeah, it's got to be rough to be a Jets fan.
It has to be rough to be a Jets fan.
You know what also is rough, Rev? I'm switching gears.
Let's switch gears.
It's rough. It's rough to be a Philadelphia Phillies fan.
Man, y'all ain't that. Y'all had a couple bad games, but it's still okay.
They down 2-1.
Oh man, it's gonna be okay.
Down 2-1. They got shut out.
It's gonna be okay. Y'all still in it. My Braves out of it. I don't know why you complaining.
I mean,
my boy's out.
It's a tall task.
It is. The Mets are playing real good baseball.
And you're still in New York for the next game.
The Mets are playing real good baseball. And, it ain't going to be easy, but Philly's got a shot.
Yeah, they got a shot. You got to bring your big hitters, though.
Yeah.
Ain't nobody.
There's no clutch hitting.
No.
The Mets are tough. I ain't gonna lie to you. But we'll see what the Phillies do.
Yeah, they Phillies are a little older team too.
They are a little bit older team.
Yeah, they're an older team, and you can see it now as the time goes. You got some injuries, and you got guys who just.
My concern is this year the Phillies have been playing really good baseball, and then towards the end they've been tailing off. But we saw that with the Eagles. We saw the Eagles go 10-1 last year, and then they just fell apart.
So you think it's a black cloud in Philly?
You know what I think it is? I think it's a Rocky statue. It's the Rocky statue.
How did you get there? Well, it is in Philly.
It's in Philly.
That's.
It's the curse of the Rocky statue.
You just don't like it.
I can't stand that Rocky statue.
Why?
Because Rocky.
You watched all the movies.
I watched most of the movies. But he ain't a real person.
No, he's not. You're right.
He got a statue of a fake person.
I couldn't even tell you. I can't defend it. But it's a good movie.
It was a couple of the movies were good.
Couple of them.
Yeah, a couple of them good.
3 and 4.
3 and 4 was really good.
2.
Two was good. Yeah. 2 was good. I take 2. I take 2, 3, and 4.
Yeah. 5 was horrible.
5 was ridiculous.
Yeah, I don't know. That was horrible.
The Creed part of it is pretty good. That's all right.
But you dragging it now.
That's like they dragging it now.
Yeah. It's like Fast.
They've been dragging it for the last 40 years.
It's like Fast and Furious. How Fast and Furious can you get, man? Let's move on, man.
I ain't gonna lie to you. If I made a movie, I'll be trying to make as many as I can too.
Yeah.
They had to kick me out. They were like, Rev made another movie. Rev 17.
Say Rev, so now let's switch gears again, man.
The movie be Rev 17. There is no tomorrow.
I might watch
again.
That. That's something, though.
That's something.
Let's switch to the Sixers, Rev.
Oh, the Philadelphia 76ers. Here we go.
Talk about it, man.
The Sixers, listen, if you ask the Rev, I think the Sixers got a real good chance of winning the championship this year. I like them.
How much of a chance you give them, man?
I give them the third best chance in the NBA.
In the NBA?
In the NBA.
I thought you were going to say in the East.
No. I think it's Boston, the Sixers, New York, Milwaukee in the East. I get the Sixers' third best chance to win this thing. I can't give them a higher percentage to Boston.
Yeah.
Of course, they just won the championship.
They just won, yep.
And they bring everybody back.
And they got to get over that hump first.
Listen.
That's 3 years in a row you lost to Boston, man.
They got a real good chance now.
I need to know where your attitude is as players, Embiid and George, and y'all got to come with a different attitude, man.
You brought Paul George over there to bring that attitude, to bring that toughness.
Yeah,
and I think they got a chance.
We're gonna see.
Let's go to the Word of God. Let's go to Psalms chapter 36, verse 7. It says, "How excellent is thy loving kindness, O God! Therefore, thy children of men put their trust under the shadow of your wings." You know, when me and my wife was in Pittsburgh, you know what I enjoyed? I enjoyed the people of Pittsburgh. I enjoyed the people who came to see the game. We had a great time. The loving kindness of the people during the game. I just want you to know that when you go places, if you could just show loving kindness, if you could just show people the love of God, the peace of God, the joy of the Lord. We just ran into people, we met people, we had a good time. They were Pittsburgh Steelers fans, and we still had a good time. Look at my man right 99 right here. Look at his face. He's like, well, my team lost, but he's still there.
I feel like you might have made his face like that, man.
No, I mean, I let you know before the game what was going to happen. He just didn't believe me. But then it was other people. Look at my man right here, 22. We had such a good time. His team lost, and he's just throwing love, kindness. This is what it's all about. I don't like when I see people go to football games and they fighting. You don't need to fight. It's a game. Show love. Yep. It's more. It takes more to show love than to be mean and nasty, cussing people out. You can show love. Show love today. Show somebody love today. It's your main man, the Rev. I'm here to bring you the truth. My main man, Ryan. Until next week.
At our church, Jesus is Lord. That single belief calls us together as a community and sends us into our world with hope and purpose. At our church, your past will never define your future. There's always redemption, which means there's always a brighter day. At our church, we don't think we're better than any other church out there. We're just doing our best to become our best. At our church, we want you to believe in God, but we also want you to know that God believes in you. We are not against people who don't attend church anywhere. Instead, we pursue them with love, the very same love that's pursuing us. At our church, we're learning to serve God with all our hearts, and we're learning to worship Him with all our lives. And if you're looking for the perfect church, we're not it. At our church, we will make mistakes, but we will choose to grow from them. At our church, we're part of a global community that's knit together by the resurrection of Jesus. And by the way, at our church, we believe that really happened too. At our church, we will engage with people who are in real need because we are the hands and the feet of Christ. And finally, we need you to hear this loud and clear. At our church, it's not really our church at all. It's His. And we live and move and breathe in His church for His glory and His fame, not ours. So here's the invitation. You're invited to jump in with your whole heart at your own pace and to experience the life that awaits you in Christ. Friends, this is going to be good. Welcome to our church.